What is going on, guys? It is GARF, and today I'm going to be showing you how to beat the Funk Run 2.0, which is a death run that I created. It's a 15 level death run that I think you guys are really going to enjoy, especially for those of you that weren't so happy with Scissors Death Run 4.0. Just throwing that out there. But today I'm going to show you how to beat it, which is a little different than a lot of death runs where people just say, hey, figure it out. But no, we're going to show you how. If you do end up running this, be sure to tag Funk Run 2 in all of your titles, streams, videos. That way I can find them and stop on by and say thank you for using or playing this death run. If you also want to use creator code GARFUNKLE, I would very much appreciate that, guys. Very much appreciate it. You don't have to, but it is an option for you if you do enjoy this beautiful death run. Now, levels 1 through 5 are not very tough. Definitely beginner type levels. And then I kind of increase the difficulty as the death run goes on. So 1 through 5 pretty easy, 5 through 10 a little bit harder, and then 11 through 15 even harder. That's going to be for the big boys. All right, the big boys are going to be able to beat those. First level, just a bit of parkour. You might die a couple times, you might survive, who knows, but just figure out how far those distances are. You'll learn when to hold forward, when to hold backwards. And then you're also going to notice that there's coins all throughout this death run. There's 15 coins. You have to collect all 15 coins in order to beat the death run. So 1 coin on each level. There are checkpoints as well. If you don't want to hit these checkpoints, you don't have to. You don't have to. Say you're running this map, you're trying to do the speed runs, you get to level 10 and you die. You can just spawn all the way back at the beginning. That's quite alright. Alright, that's a way that a lot of people are doing it, so that way they don't have to restart the game every single time. So level 2, just go ahead and walk directly onto this bouncer, and then you might have to hold backwards, and you might die. But you gotta make sure that you are hitting these coins, okay? I'm still a bot, so that's okay. I'm probably gonna die quite a few times just doing this little tutorial. But something that I've realized is if I miss this walking onto the bouncer to get into that doorway, I jump on this bottom triangle, and that almost just takes you directly into the doorway. From there, go ahead and hit the checkpoint if you want on level 3. Then we have a couple bumpers all the way through. Stay on the front side of these bumpers. If you stay on the front side, you're going to be able to control yourself a little bit better. And then you're going to notice we have a coin right in the middle as we hit that last bumper. And you go ahead and hit your checkpoint, grab your impulse, and then we have 2 impulse grenades for level, this is level 4. Standard impulses though, not difficult at all. Throw it at your feet, make the jump, land on this first platform. Now this platform, you have to go to the bouncer, and then from that bouncer you're gonna land over here hitting that coin, but you have to be on the left side here and aiming for the middle part of this bouncer. So I'm here throwing that down, I'm jumping, hitting the middle, taking my momentum forward to get the coin, and then avoiding trap. You just want to run on the left, trap won't even go off. So that's a little, sorry guys, I had to do it. I had to be a little bit mean, right? I couldn't make it too easy. I mean, what fun is that? It's a death run. You're supposed to die. You're supposed to die. So level 5, we're going to take the speed pad. I'm just holding W all the way through. People on controller, just hold forward the whole time. No worries. Hold forward. You hit the slow pad. And then this is a part that a lot of people are having difficulties with. Stay on the right side here, run forward, and just jump directly for this platform. Don't worry about this diagonal wall piece. Don't do it, okay? Just make this jump all the way across, jump at the last second, and then right when you hit like 2/3 of the way through this this box here, that's when you're gonna jump for this platform, or that little blue pole, whatever you want to call it. And then this last bit, easy if you know what you're doing, and you can see the tunnel that I'm gonna take right here. That little area right here is right where I want to be. If I'm not in that spot, I'm gonna get hit by these obstacles and I'm gonna die. So just hold that position all the way through, drop on down. If you want to hit your checkpoint, you can hit your checkpoint, and then you can see this beautiful flint knock level. I think a lot of you are gonna enjoy this level and also hate it at the same time, but I've got the secret sauce for you. It's not that bad, okay? This is another bounce pad level that we're just gonna walk directly onto. But before we do that, I want you to look directly down, straight down at the ground. And once we pass this palm tree is when I want you to shoot. Okay? You might die a couple times on this level, especially when you're learning. I'm probably gonna die a couple times, we'll see. Walk right out, right after I pass. And then I'm just going to kind of tap forward. I just tapped forward a little bit. That way I didn't bring my momentum all the way through this doorway, because then I would die by these traps. But I'm just going to bait the trap real quick. Going to bait one more trap. Oop, didn't hit. I missed the floor there. Hit the coin. Land on our checkpoint. And grab our impulse. So, we got it first try. I found that's the best way. You shoot the flint knock right when you pass that palm tree. Take your momentum nice and slowly forward so that way you don't hit the trap. And then take your time through the traps. We have 2 more impulses here. This is kind of a fun level. I think this is probably one of the more beautiful levels that I created. Level 7 here. Nice long impulse here. Jump right when the impulse explodes. If you jump too early, you will be short. Again, we're going for the impulse here onto the launch pad, taking us up into the doorway. And something that I didn't mention, guys, anything that is orange, you know that's the direction that you're going to want to go. So you can see we have orange here. You can see we landed on an orange platform here. Orange all the way up into an orange doorway. So if you ever wonder which direction you're supposed to go in, head towards orange. Alright, so we're taking this impulse, throwing it at our feet, jumping, hitting our launch pad, opening immediately. I like to look up a little bit while I'm doing this, and I hit the green pillar. Dang it! Alright, let's make some edits so that way it makes us look like a boss on this level. Land there, go there, open that chute, and we threw. Going to the right a little bit through that orange or that green area. Saw how I took that turn right here very sharp. I went out wide, made a sharp turn in to grab the coin. If you don't make that sharp turn, you're gonna hit these bumpers and you're gonna die. They're instant death bumpers. I'm gonna hit the checkpoint, and then we have dropper level. Beautiful dropper level. Do not sit next to the walls here, because you're gonna hit the windows and that's gonna push you out. It's something that I did to kind of slow everyone down if they're trying to go too quick. But you see how I went into the corner there, falling straight through to that coin, landing on the bottom part of this bounce pad, right where that triangle, bottom triangle is that you can't see. That's what you want to hit. If you hit that, you really won't even have to guide yourself to land on this pillar. And then I'm just going to back up. We have a max jump pretty much right here. So go to the edge, run straight forward, landing on this next pillar. Okay? You got to jump towards the pillar. Okay, now we got this. Alright, there we go. We're boss. I forgot. Okay. This is just like a ramp down or a slide down. So you have to land right in the middle of this pillar. If you land too far to the right, you're going to die. Oh, I think we could have made that. Trying this again. There we go. There we go. Okay. Right in the middle. Boom. Perfect. That's what we're talking about. See, it's easy, guys. It's easy. Level 9, we do have a trap tunnel here. If you don't have a trap tunnel and a death run, like, you really have a death run. But go ahead, just bait all these traps. Take your time. I didn't put roofs over the actual tunnel, so that way it's a little bit easier. But notice how I stayed on the right side of that bouncer there. Kind of just sat on the wall. Go ahead and do that. Then you just have normal baits. I know you guys know how to do these. Double baits on the corners. I know you guys are freaking bosses at this. Double baits, single on that one. Now it does get a little bit interesting here where we start to go down. Stand in the middle. Right when you get on the orange, go ahead and jump. But make sure you're in the middle. If you're sitting like too far to the left or too far to the right on this portion, you will only bait one side and then you'll get hit by the other side. So don't do that. Got some baits. Stand right in the middle. You got to bait this one before you go down. And then take your time here. Back and forth. Right or left and right. Hit the coin. Hit your checkpoint. If you miss it, you can always enter right through there. Level 10, you guys are going to be able to live out your biggest dreams of becoming a skateboarding professional. You are going to go up and down these ramps, avoiding all of the traps, staying in the middle of this one. So you got to keep that speed up in order to make it over this pillar. Keep that speed up, especially on this last grouping of traps. You need to really just take your speed, go up, and notice how I went in between these two traps. I went kind of like that, and then I hit the wall. If you go over this trap too much, you won't have enough speed to go over it. So you kind of have to bait it to the side, all right? And then we have an ice tunnel. Make sure the ice is off your feet by this point, and then hit this boost pad. You will have to jump a few times. You'll have to crouch as well. make it through. I absolutely hate that portion. It is difficult. So if you die a couple times, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But we did make level 11. And level 11, I think, is a very unique level. I really do enjoy it because it's a balloon level. And we have to avoid all of these areas with the death barriers. Okay, so the first portion, go ahead and pop 2 balloons. You guys might find your way of doing this level. This is just the way that I found most consistent, and it's kind of how I developed this map to be beat, or this level to be beat. So 2 balloons. If you need to let go of one while you're going up, you can. Just make sure you get basically down fast enough so you don't hit this barrier. You can just walk right under it. Get 1 balloon, jump. Do not let go of this one though. Then I want you to pop 2 more balloons. So you have a 3 total. You're gonna go up nice and slow. Hold backwards while you're doing this. Let go of 1 balloon. And we just need to land right on this rock. We're going rock to rock here. So you're gonna run forward, jump. You gotta let go of 1 balloon, and then you're gonna let go of the second balloon. We're going. Let go of 1, let go of 2. And then I'm gonna grab the coin, pop 2 more balloons so we are all out. Heading to this platform. We got to go from this platform to the rock. I'm gonna let go of 1 balloon here, and then this last part is a little bit tricky. I do need the balloon to get me to this little triangle piece because there is a death barrier on the water, just a half tile tall. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna jump forward. We're gonna let go, so that way we don't hit the top barrier. I'm gonna go down a little bit, and then this is actually a pretty tough jump. So go down as far as you can. I want you to jump for this doorway towards the right side and just hold forward. Okay, just hold forward. And you'll make it through. Alright? You might die a couple times on that part, but you'll get it. You'll get it. And then we're going to come to level 12. 2 impulses. That's it for level 12. Sounds so easy, right? Going for this first pillar. And this is another beautiful, beautiful level. Really hard to actually make that boat. Control yourself in the air. Then we're going from pillar to accelerator pad. I don't even really know what to call these. Take your momentum to the next one. Then we got to take this to the next pillar. I like to stay off the wall a little bit. And then as soon as I start going down, I'm going to hold forward. Or I'm sorry, right when I hit max low, like minimum height, I'm going to hold forward. That way I can make to this pillar. We're going impulse from here to the tires to the bouncer to the tires, and then into that doorway. There is an invisible barrier here, so you will not be able to go just directly to the left, but you got to get this coin. All right, so we're all the way to the edge here. You do have to jump pretty late on this one, on this impulse to make to the tires, and then you do have to control yourself. So I want you to hit this tire set, bounce off this right corner or this right triangle, and then you have to control yourself in the air to make these tires, and then those will launch you back up into the doorway. So we're here, running forward. I kind of slowed myself down a little bit there, slowed myself down again. First try, guys. So I really did control myself quite a bit in the air there. I would not have been even close if I wasn't holding backwards and left. All right, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna hit the checkpoint here. 1 impulse on level 13. And it's a doozy. No, it's not so bad. This is kind of like a slide map, all right? Slide level. Grab that ice. You're gonna hit these pillars, and you're gonna die. It's as simple as that. Taking this impulse, running it all the way to the end before we use it. Making these jumps. Take your time. Try to stay even. On that part, you gotta go way left. Further left on that boost pad than you think. Throwing this impulse down. Jump in late. Aim yourself well, alright? Gotta throw the impulse like right at the edge. Jump in late. You gotta throw it far enough in front of you though, so that your speed, like you don't go too far past that impulse. Then you won't be able to use it, and you'll just die. But on that boost pad portion, gotta go really far left, and you'll notice that the first couple times you try it, just hold left right when you jump, and then you won't hit any of those pillars. Level 14, guys. 2 more levels. We are almost there. We have what do you call these? Chiller grenade. There we go. Woohoo! Man, that was hurting my brain for a second. There is a bouncer on the back side of this. We're gonna throw that. It's gonna take us to the bouncer. Going left. I'm jumping up here. hitting the coin, staying on the top part of the bouncer. Notice how I was really high up on that bouncer when I hit it. So I want to aim for the top. That'll take us here. Control yourself in the air. Gonna grab the impulses. Now the impulses do bring us up. Follow the arrows. We gotta land this little cubby, but you can't land too low or else you're gonna land inside of a trap tunnel, which we do not want. A couple different ways you can do this. You can throw the impulse down at your feet, turn around and throw the impulse at the wall to throw yourself this way, or you can kind of climb the wall, throwing the impulse at your feet, jumping, and then throwing the impulse kind of on the wall again and going forward. So let's go ahead and try this. I like to start kind of in the middle, throwing it at my feet, jumping, and that was really bad. Let's try this again. Throwing it at our feet. Throw it far enough in front of you so that way you don't do that. Here we go again. Here we go again. There it is. We're good. We're good. So take your time. No, but you really do on this portion. You just have to throw it far enough ahead of you. So if I throw that first one down to the ground, the next one I'm throwing is kind of like this. I'm throwing it kind of directly in front of me because my momentum's going to take me to it. Then we have this ending portion, which is just another trap tunnel. You guys know how to do these. You know how to do these. Take your time. Now this last portion, you don't have to double bait. You can just bait the first part, run through, and we're on to level 15. Now, I might not even finish level 15 for you guys. You might just finish it on your own, because I have to give you guys some difficulty. So if I don't finish it on this first try, you guys are on your own. You guys are on your own. First portion, I'm giving you 4 impulses to get up this wall. Go to the corner here, look backwards a little bit, throw the first one on the ground, and just spam click. Ooh, let's try it again. Spam click on these. There we go. Don't go too far. Bait that first trap. And then we just have some more parkour. But it's a lot of parkour. It's a lot. I like to look down so I know I'm not jumping too far out. Little Neo jump. You can see that this platform that I'm standing on kind of goes down. So I like to stay on the downwards portion. I hold right just a little bit, make my jump, and then hold the left. That's how I do my Neos. Then we're going to this pillar, jumping immediately. Same thing here, jumping immediately. Going to the next pillar. What the heck? That didn't count. We have to make it a little further. I gotta show you guys a little bit more of the level, alright? Gotta show you a little bit more. Let's try this again. Spam click. There we go. Nice and easy. Bait that. And you guys can see where we're trying to go. That says GG. That's going to be the spot of a lifetime. Of a lifetime. That's where you need to get that last coin. I'm just making you taste it. Alright? You can see it, but you can't touch it. So again, Neo jump. Can't touch it unless you beat it. I think a lot of people will get to this level. I don't know how many people are going to get to the final coin though. So now we have a few wall jumps. What I want you to do on these is just jump for the middle of this wall. You're going to jump over the wall if you jump towards the right side, because you just have too much distance on your jump. So right in the middle. Take that momentum. No jump fatigue. Boom. Hit these tires. Well, bam. Now we have a couple max jumps. Max jumps to get you off these tires onto the pillar. Now you're taking that pillar and you're going up, and then it's just a race to the finish. You're gonna have launch pads, bouncers taking you all the way up, running all the way up here, jumping across. You will have a bounce pad here, so you got to control yourself to land onto these platforms, and you have a leap of faith to get to this coin. And that leap of faith, okay, you can just walk out there. It's not a leap. Maybe I can show you if I beat it here, but guys, if I don't, I love you. And you guys, thank you so much for watching this. I really do appreciate it. I hope it helps. And here we go. Wow, that was really bad. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have fun with this death run. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to help you out. You guys, take care. Thank you. Peace.